Hello everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back. It's the Reaver Menace, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1, created by iquare. So, we're heading into the finale of A Canon now, simply called the Reaver Menace. Archimedes is gone, and he never posed the real threat. The greatest menace to the Protoss Empire arose on the horizon. Reavers. Okay, Archimedes was killed by Soul Reaver at the end of the last mission. Let's go. Artanis, finally. We've been attacked by the robotics. Even some of our forces have turned against us. Where were you all this time? I've tried to contact our executor on Mutare, but it seems that he fell in battle with the Reavers. The Great Devourer never wanted to help us. It was a trap all along. I thought the Protoss were smarter than that. We are no better, addon. Great Devourer betrayed us all. His desire for power overwhelmed his reason. If there is any reason in a giant murderous Reaver. Finally, addon seeing the light. I assumed you were the ones who orchestrated that attack. Of course not. You know how I feel about the Protoss, but I never opposed you. Your executor addon, who commanded Protoss forces many years ago, had his own doubts about the Conclave and their orders, but the thought of opposing his own brethren was unbearable for him. Great Kos once said, Cassar de Templare. Broadcast addon's speech. From order comes the fucking justice. You said it, Kisrath. I believe it was just from order comes justice, but you are correct, Kisrath. We are both creatures of law, order, and now we must bring justice to a great menace that threatens us all. Well then, I will contact Ire to bring more reinforcements. And when they arrive, all robotic units will turn against you. Even your ships can be controlled by the Great Devourer. Our own technology turning against us. Who would have thought this possible? What do you propose, addon? There are still some robotic warriors with me, and there are your Protoss forces. We can't wait until the menace grows stronger. We are going after the Great Devourer. No one knows where this Reaver is. It shows up on the battlefield only if the need arises, so I propose we attack Addon and try to destroy the robotic facilities. Without the supplement of new warriors, the Great Devourer shall appear, and we shall do our best to bring this thing down. May I propose a different solution? There is a broadcast control station in Addon. Many warriors are not just controlled by the Great Devourer. They are conscious. I can talk to them. During my reign, I granted mind to countless robotics. If we find a way to transmit my message to all warriors... Ah, okay, interesting. I like how there's a choice here. The Great Devourer will lose a great part of his army. I suspect in either case, the Great Devourer will show himself and we're going to have to kill him. This is a good proposition, addon, but it's up to the Praetor to choose. Templar, tomorrow we will go to battle. It is all or nothing. That day, we will either destroy the Great Devourer or fall in glorious combat. Entaro Adun, Entaro Tassadar, Entaro Zeratul. Nice. Okay, so we can either broadcast the speech, which to me kind of strikes me as how we should complete it, and then, or we destroy the robotics facilities. The Great Devourer is lured out, we kill him, gonna have to find a way to kill him. If we don't have Terran forces, we can't lock him down, so that's gonna be tricky. Planet Eridas, ruins of the Protoss stronghold in Addon. 58 days after the fall of the garrison.
Locus acknowledged.
It's a lot of Phoenix. Oh yeah, Phoenix versus Hornets. We got it. And there's Kisrath. Cool. Oh yeah, Ire Zealots. Let's go. We took down another fortification on the beach. We will join you shortly. Oh.
I long for combat.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. I guess let's get this base set up first. So that's just a normal shuttle. Okay, here's addon and Entaro. You can upgrade Protoss shields to level 10 this map. That's cool. So here's Vorazun. So we've got Kisrath and Vorazun. Let's make sure we hotkey them because we don't want them accidentally dying. Let's go ahead and get this base set up. Right there. Then we need lots of pylons. And we do have a lot of money here, which is good. But let's just go ahead and get set up. I don't know which direction the enemy may come to us from, so let's just get some pylon coverage. We're going to need it for the amount of supply we have kind of around right now anyway. So let's just, again, try to set up as much as possible just to get started. No early High Templar. We relied heavily on that last time. Okay, so that's coming up. Do we need a Nexus? Yes, we need a Nexus for all the other buildings, too. Praetor, the Spear of Addon has arrived to the Eridus system. Now we can use its powers to fight in our fight against the enemy. Ah, okay. We also got to get Vorazun down here. Bring a probe to the white flag for the Spear of Addon ability instructions. Well, let's check this out. Orbital bombardment, 1500 gas. Bombard any enemy units, but only in close proximity to Praetor Kisrath. Can't be used against the Great Devourer. Shield harmonization, 500 minerals, restores shields of all your units. That's great. Kadarin overflow, little bit of both, restores energy of all your units. Strips all enemies of all shields and energy. Well, we're going to use that when the Great Devourer appears, I suppose. So I might have to remember this. The orbital bombardment is like an oh shit, 1500 gas is a lot. Okay, we'll try to remember this. We do have a High Templar up here, so let's try to get these units down to our folks here. Let's save, because I don't know really what's along the way. 11A. There's another base up here, and some Terran. Terrans on our land? State your intentions, or be destroyed. Whoa, we're just trying to help. Nova contacted us. We've been monitoring the activity on Eridus for a while now, but have only just discovered what's really happening. Ah, okay, well, here's our lockdown opportunity. And who are you? I'm Admiral Matt Horner of the Terran Dominion. Artanis knows who I am. Admiral Charlie Vane. Of course, Karadum. These Terrans are really here to help. You can trust my word. You know, friend Horner, I fought together with Raynor and the Hyperion together for many years. It is an honor for me to fight side by side with you. Okay, so it looks like we can control Terran. They're not even going to be neutral.
It's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be a big one. Cool. So now we got some Terran. I'd like to bring these folks down here and do some scouting. Let's just use our shuttle and just like look everywhere. I can't believe the cybernetics core is still intact. I remember when Alendar and I tried to contact Ire here. Oh, okay, so that was mission 1. And that reminds me, Alendar is, he's in a Dragoon suit in the Great Stewardship mission that iquare had created. Okay, Forge. Found another base. Vorazun, why don't you come on down here and clear this out?
It is my honor.
Okay, and we got to get those upgrades pretty much as soon as possible. So let's grab some gateways. We got to just start getting units. Also, I've noticed, so there's always been an excuse, basically, to be able to control the robotics in some fashion, which I like a lot. All right, Kisrath can handle this. Okay, looks good. Let's grab a second Forge. 2 might be good enough, I suppose. Let's grab Photon, whatever charge. Move on in. I want to storm, but again, it does do friendly fire, I think. It was something I was trying to figure out last time, but it does. We want to keep Karadun close, because he can recharge our shields. We found this nice base here. Let's just keep looking around. Is there a way that they can even get up here? Because if I recall, this is the same layout as the first mission. So it's possible that this is... It's possible that if it's the same layout, that our Terran base is just entirely separated, which is nice. Okay, well, let's just try to start building some stuff with Terran. Probably just a bunch of Marauders and Spectres, because they're very, very good. Let's move our heroes down here to help defend us, because again, I think our Terran base is going to be relatively safe. Okay, we can't take over the cybernetics core. I might just destroy it, unless we gain control of it. Then we'll have 2 cybernetics cores, I guess. Let's just grab our third Forge. Make more probes. We just need pylons. Okay. More gateways. Looking good. Might want to even get another Nexus over here. I'm not sure. We just need just a couple cannons. even just one, or maybe we just grab a shield battery just to get started here for my heroes. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay, Vorazun will bring you down here too. We have to be careful with our heroes as usual. Let's just hotkey all of our heroes.
Acknowledged. I'm reading.
Just to be extra safe with them.
Strictly business.
We've got air heroes that can help us where absolutely necessary. So obviously, ground attacks from these folks are going to be rough. Okay, let's grab a Citadel of Addon. We need double storm damage as soon as possible, so that's what we're going for. Okay, gas and gas. Looking good. Not enough minerals. Nice, Terran Ghost. And we start with lockdown. Very, very important. So here's our heroes. Again, got to be extra careful because enemy Reavers, I mean, we might just want to focus on air units here just to get started. So the idea is to get Kisrath, or not Kisrath, Cara Dune down here and then defend him. Alternatively, it looks like we'd have to push into these enemy bases, which I don't really want to do. I think we want to just try to take that area as soon as possible. Okay, war drones. Singularity charge. Okay, you guys move on in. Save our Archon. Archon, run away. Get healed.
Say again.
Okay, and this is why we're going to need upgrades like as soon as possible. We need Templar Archives. It looks like we started with level 1 of pretty much everything, which is pretty nice. We're going to need more minerals. I might just make another Terran base down here. I want to get my shield. I just want to get our basic building upgrades as well. Solarite Core Disruptor. Looks like we started with Zealot legs, which is nice. Okay, get on in here. Okay, it's going fine. We might just want to grab an SCV and bring him down here so he can constantly repair our heroes. Our heroes are strong, so I'm not too concerned about them at this point. Solarite plating and then just more probes. I definitely need to take that other base, though, along the bottom route, and we need to upgrade our Terran forces. I just don't have a lot of money right now. Ocular implants is going to be a long-term necessity for sure. We're going to be locking down a lot, I suspect. Okay, and then probably push towards Terran air, maybe just lots of Predators is going to be my ultimate goal. And we're going to support with Marauders. I think we're going to do like a Marauder, Ghost. I think they're Ghosts, not Spectres, right? And Marauder, Ghost, a Predator from the Terrans, coupled by like a nice air fleet from the Protoss, along with a few Reavers on the ground, if we can make them. And then meanwhile, yeah, just make more Zealots. Never mind, we need Pylons. That's expected. Let's build some pylons over here in case they come from behind. The biggest thing is when the enemy attacks, they come with very large attacks. So we just need to be prepared for that. So why don't you come on down here and make a command center. We'll have 3 bases, 3 geysers, 4 geysers actually. Okay. I did grab that Solarite Core upgrade, probably a little preemptively. Let's grab this. Make another pylon here. And then just start throwing down some cannons here and there. Okay, Implosion is okay, but I just don't see much of a reason to use it. Okay, we need a fleet beacon again. We have level 1 of everything. Let's just go ahead and destroy this. It's a little distracting. We don't need it. Okay, and then as usual, we want to focus on getting upgrades. Our Zealots will not last too long, so we have to be careful. Okay, lots of Hornets. That's actually not a big problem because we can handle that. Okay, throw this down. Lots of Phoenix. Okay, you guys get on down here. Help us out. And we seem to be in just fine shape. Let's grab 1 Disruptor. It's too good anti-ground to not have. Okay, back up, and then Terran heroes just get healed. Nova's here as well. We can grab a few medics. In fact, why don't we just grab a barracks to just sit here. Okay, this is still being built, and then we need to really focus on our Terran base here. We have a lot of income opportunities here, so we should focus on that. Okay.
We are under attack.
All right, let's move on down here. They're primarily coming from this direction, so we just need to keep units here. Are these even powered? Yeah, no, they're powered. That's fine. Kisrath, back up. Kisrath, run.
Under attack.
Okay, get your shields back. They are attacking us up here. Primarily just air units, so we'll make sure we make a bunch of turrets and maybe like a bunker. So grab that. And then we're gonna want double engineering bay. Do that, and then grab Mobius reactor. Okay, looks good. Caduceus reactor. This is done. We can grab a couple medics.
It is imperative that we seize this opportunity.
And then repair.
Some things never change.
You all can back up and then repair this.
Thing ready to rock and roll.
And just constantly making sure we have enough. Just making sure that we consistently have enough resources to keep upgrading is challenging. So it's like we just need a lot of minerals. So we're going to hold on to what we have and try to just keep making SCVs and probes to get this stuff set up. So we're probably going to move some probes up here ultimately. Hop in here. Repair this. Make more missile turrets. Keep in mind, we have really, really good abilities with our Terran group as well. It's just making sure that we utilize it all properly. So this Archon has been a hero. He's been doing great.
What is your will?
It's just until when they start sending Reavers, we will obviously be in trouble. So that's what we got our air units here for. We need a Templar archive so we can start getting better upgrades, and then we just need a bunch of pylons, which we can build back here. Again, we seem relatively safe from these different directions. Granted, the AI could just fly in weird directions. They very well might, because they're known for doing that. Have not used the Spear of Addon abilities yet, and I honestly don't really even remember what they were, so let's check it out. Yeah, so Kisrath, we can do the orbital strike, so that's if we absolutely need it. We do have a lot of energy right now, so that should be fine.
Ready to rock and roll.
Vane ready to rock and roll. Okay, and then let's build cannons down here. And they're primarily coming from this direction, so we just need a lot of them. But keep in mind, cannons are going to melt to the combined might of robotics ground forces, so we may go a little overboard here, but it's ultimately not going to be worth it. Well, maybe it will be. That's why I'm doing it, but we'll see. Okay, pylons. This is done. Grab a comsat station and then start making missile turrets. And then let's also bring a probe up here, and we'll make some cannons as well, just to defend this general area. That sounds good, I'd say. Come on down here, make a refinery.
We are under attack.
Okay, looking good.
Upgrade complete.
Maybe get some tanks. I think tanks are going to be pretty important here. Here are the Reavers. Get Kisrath in there, too. Oh, look at these assholes. Okay, be careful for Kisrath.
Hello? Anybody?
We got to upgrade our heroes as well. This is very important what we're doing here. We might just want to make groups of Hornets that will defend us exclusively, so I think that's what's next. Okay, double Stargate. We will grab another Cybernetics core, upgrade Solarite plating level 3, and then just rebuild a couple cannons, but not too many, because obviously they get smoked. Next, we can make Reavers. We do have a Disruptor, which is very good. Oh, Lord. Okay, didn't even see where that shot ended up going. Okay, I think we need more stuff over here on the right. Seems like, again, it's fairly random which direction they choose to go in.
Hello? Anybody home?
Engage the enemy.
Okay, infantry weapons, infantry armor. This is done, so we can make double armory. We can start getting tanks as well.
You have not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. Okay. Well,
You have not enough
let's just go ahead and start saturating this base because we need it.
Upgrade complete.
I think we're relatively safe over here for now. Could definitely afford to have some more stuff, but we don't need too much. Okay, just got to be careful with Kisrath. We can't repair him.
Some things never change.
Okay, I'd like to get a few more SCVs down here.
Complete.
Could even make another command center over here. Yeah, in fact, I think I will do that. Let's make a command center for the gas here. Looks good. And then you guys just harvest from this location, and we'll set up like 1 or 2 cannons right here to keep us safe. So like right there. And we have gas coming out of our ears at this point, which is great. I mean, even grab a cannon right here. It's going to block some of my returning money, but that's fine. Okay.
Some things never change.
Looks good. And we need a fleet beacon. Over here is fine. We need double damage Shinex Storm and even maybe another High Templar. Not enough minerals. What was I making? A fleet beacon. Let's go. Let's go. Or we can get the robotic support bay. I don't think the enemy has anything. I don't think the enemy has anything that can attack, or that can cloak, so I think we're relatively safe. What are they? 2-1-2. We gotta back out, back out, back out, back out, back out. Hyperion Yasumato here. Okay, let's see if we can lure these guys back here. This is being built. Okay, not
rock and roll.
too bad. Just again, repair, repair. We need this to complete so that we can use these SCVs to do other stuff. Again, they managed to get up here. If they drop up here, we're gonna be in trouble. So let's just build turrets everywhere. And then armories. Maybe triple armory actually. There we go. And then this is working out. Yeesh, okay. It's stressful, but we're doing okay. Just getting like a couple Tempests early on could pay off. So let's do that, and then we'll focus on upgrades. So let's grab our final level of shield regeneration. And then let's grab +4 plasma shields, I think, when possible. I think we just need more probes harvesting as well. We still have our High Templar. These are very important. I have to be careful with my Terran base. I'm actually really running a high risk. Because if we don't defend that top Terran base, we could end up in major trouble. So yeah, we can get shields level 10, so we might as well start the journey in that direction as soon as possible. I'd also like to start getting a lot of ghosts, because we can't afford them. So maybe we just grab a bunch more barracks. Yep, get out of here, Phoenix. What are you going to do?
Hello? Anybody home?
Hello? Anybody home? Okay, and then we'll grab some turrets. And then we'll grab some turrets. And then we'll grab some cannons over here. We got the Tempests that are being built. They'll be able to protect us, sort of. And then we grab +2 everything. Okay, and then we might as well grab another upgrade here. Okay, I think we're in decent shape. We need to build more cannons over here. A lot of this is going to be rebuilding defense, and then once we have a nice army, we'll go and start broadcasting with Kisrath. I don't know how long we're going to have to defend for. I'm sure it'll be a while. There we go. That should be fine. There we go. Tempests, you'll be able to help us out significantly. Nice. Okay, and we're harvesting pretty effectively here. Let's hotkey our comset stations. There we go. +3 Terran weapons. All of you get back to mining, except one of you. We're going to use you to make depots. And then more turrets just in case. My Terran base is just sort of a mess. Ship weapons and ship plating.
Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. That's fine. Again, I'm really focusing on upgrades right now, and I think it's worth it.
Yes, sir.
This area seems okay. Let's see. All my heroes are okay. My Terran heroes are good. Kisrath is fine. We've got 2 Tempests. We probably are going to want more, but maybe Phoenix? I think a couple, yeah, maybe just a couple Hornets. Okay, that's good. And now again, we're kind of in the waiting for upgrades game here. I did want to make cannons over here. Turrets. And then we'll just wait for cannons. Okay. Hornets, again, I'm just sort of thinking, I'm like, is there anything I could realistically do now? Maybe I could scout my way down to the thing. I'm not sure. Again, also, stacking up these cannons, the cannons are really powerful, but I can't decide if I want to... I don't know. If I want to try to start moving... Also, again, by clumping these up, they're just... Robotics units are going to be able to kill them very quickly, so... I guess we're doing our best. Turrets. Turrets. Protect us. Okay, nice. And then... Maybe we grab a couple carriers as well? We don't need too many of them. It's just to distract the enemy, basically, because they do come in with a lot of Phoenix. We've got the Hornets. Okay, this is where things are really dicey in terms of anti-ground. As you can see, Double Disruptor is going to annihilate our ground forces. Okay. There we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and move these guys back. What's next? That's done.
Reporting in.
What'd she do?
I made a bagel sandwich and I set it down and walked over and she has everything bagel in her mouth and just eating it.
Oh, jeez.
So I pulled it out and then
Yes,
I
sir?
walked over and she was eating a piece of bacon off my
We are
Ah,
vigilant.
Coco.
Upgrade complete.
I don't know what was going on, but like
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, our dog normally doesn't eat food off of our plates, but it sounds like today she's doing it.
Honor guide me.
Ah,
Bananas
Coco. Sorry about your lunch. That's surprising. Yeah, she never does that. So I was a little distracted there. I heard my dog doing something out there, and then my wife came in and told me that she was eating her lunch off of her plate. Coco.
Yes, sir?
Carrier has arrived.
She did just come, she was being not house sat, she was being dog sat elsewhere, so it's possible that maybe that's, oh my word. Okay, well, I guess this is why we make Hornets, and I think we're going to want to make more of them, really just to react to stuff like this. Okay, let's grab some Interceptors. The Griffin should not be tanking this. Okay, repair here. Hornets chasing them away. We did manage to save the base, which is the most important thing. And let's rebuild a couple cannons here, because apparently we need them. Nice. So again, we'll just leave these here. We don't need too many of them to chase away these ground units. Okay, that should be good for now. And then we need to remake stuff. As long as we're mining gas right now, that's really all I care about. Okay, maybe more Tempests, or maybe we make a mixed ground force. But again, ground forces are not going to perform well in general here. Get out of here! This one probably got chased away, and now he's back. There we go. As long as this probe survives, we can keep rebuilding this stuff. That's fine. They must be dropping. We could make cannons along the coast, but that would be a little too much, I think. Let's see. Carrier max Interceptors is definitely a necessary upgrade. I think we leave our heroes in the base when we go and attack. Almost definitely. Okay. Then Tempests, and then Tempests. I like the Tempests more, to be honest, more than Carriers, just because they're unique and neat. So that's why I'm building them primarily. I'm trying to keep these cannons up, but they just die so quickly. Okay, looking good again. Still waiting for upgrades. We have High Templar, right? They're still here. I don't know where they are, but again, they're very important. I think we want to make sure we bring some of them with us. I think maybe very soon we want to start moving towards the enemy. Very soon we want to start moving towards the enemy. I could grab an Arbiter Tribunal just in case. That way we can, like, recall back and forth our bases, something like that. So let's make a lot of War Drones and just Ire Zealots, because we know they're very strong. We could also make... I mean, we could mind control Reavers. Let's see, I did make the Robo Support Base. Let's grab the +5 max Scarabs and then start making a couple of Reavers. We don't want too many, just enough to help us out here. There we go. Carriers, make Interceptors, and then we have to really, let's take a Zealot and auto-attack down here and see which route he takes. I think I might bring my heroes down to defend with us. I'm not sure yet, but we're definitely not going to be attacking the robotics. I could have looked around for another base, too. That's one thing I have not done. The robotics have rebuilt the ruined bridge. Interesting. Okay, well, we found a little area there. Protoss Ground Armor level 3. We might as well get up to that top level of shields as well. Field stabilized. I hear something getting attacked. Looks like we're safe. Okay, upgrades are completing. Everything level 3 is done. I guess get Kadar and Jewel. We can get a couple sentries just in case. They're like, sentries are like my oh shit. Like, bad stuff is happening. We need to do something. Let's take our air fleet. We can throw in the Hyperion.
Never change.
Nice, okay, that was fine. There go a bunch of Phoenix as well, and then we can attack down
You?
here.
I'd be honored to kill.
You must construct additional
Okay, no problem. The extra shields are just going to be hugely useful, I think. Alright, carriers, good, good, good. Back up, buddies.
upgrade complete. You must construct additional pylons.
Okay, now the enemy doesn't have carriers. That's good for us. We need pylons.
Engage the enemy.
Where can we build them? Up here. Got a little pylon farm going. So we're clearing the ground path so that we can get this show on the road. We're probably going to want to build, just bring down a bunch of workers and build a bunch of stuff on our way there.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So let's do exactly that. Let's just make SCVs and make... We got the Reavers coming out. We can make Disruptors. We need the pylons to complete for that, and then start making a bunch of Spectres because we know how good they are. Again, I think the whole goal here is to lure out the Great Devourer. So let's go ahead and grab these guys and bring them down here, and then bring some probes. We'll make a command center so we can make more SCVs, just, you know, all sorts of stuff. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I never completed these upgrades. I mean, I never needed to complete them, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's make starports. There we go.
Hello? Anybody
And then
home?
let's start pushing towards this area with our air fleet.
Kill.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Okay, and again, we've got the +3 everything, which is good. We're approaching the Iridian control station. Once we start broadcasting the signal, the Great Devourer will surely throw all his fucking forces to destroy the station. Better be prepared. Okay, so this is what I expected. Can the robotics make Tempests? I think they can. That's what I'm gonna expect. It seems like they primarily focus on Hornets. Hornets and, seems like they primarily focus on Hornets and Phoenix. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's just make sure we clear all this out. There is a base down here we probably want to take. We'll take this and secure it.
The name?
Yamato this. Don't mess around with this. Okay, well that was bound to happen, I suppose. Grab implosion, sure. Shields level 6. All of you SCVs come on down here. And we're going to take this base. We're going to set up a bunch of cannons in this general vicinity.
Orders, Captain.
Along with turrets. Turrets, there we go. And then while we set this up, we should be in good shape to be just fully prepared. So what we need, scarab damage, and we need an observatory, though I don't know why we'd need observers. Maybe just advance warning, really.
Somebody call for an
Okay, build pylons. Let's take the Tempest and start moving and just, again, clear this out.
We are under attack.
No problem. Good shape.
Read you. Jeff, right away.
Repair it. I think that I thought when I scanned this, I saw some Reavers. I don't know. They must be gone. In either case,
Upgrade complete.
I read you.
just set up turrets along these ledges.
Somebody call
Okay,
for an
well, that's gonna
exterminator.
keep
Some
happening,
things
unfortunately.
Never change.
Reporting for duty.
You guys move on in,
Yes, sir.
repair here, and then we're gonna set up, like, factories, barracks, you name it.
Yes, sir.
We are under attack.
Then we have to try to keep this area defended.
I read you.
Starport, well, just actually double barracks would be good. Just lots of marauders. They are already 3-3. Okay, Hornets, you're up. This is where things start getting tricky, I believe.
Your warriors have engaged.
And then
the
let's
enemy.
move on up with all the stuff that we have here. Let's get down here. Gotta start just setting up cannons in general areas.
Yes, sir.
And then start harvesting from this area. Okay. Just doing like a mix of cannons and turrets. The turrets mostly just for these big ground forces, or these big air attacks, I suppose.
Spain.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Okay, and it looks like there's some unbuildable terrain here, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. We're moving across the bridge. Let's leave these forces here as like our oh shit, and then move up with this stuff.
SCV good to go, sir.
Let's leave our heroes. Oh, I kind of want to bring them. I do kind of want to bring them. Machine shop.
Orders, Captain. Job finished.
Just grab double factory. We can make predators from up here. And banshees, I suppose. I think I like predators better. +3 everything for Terran except ship. Or I'm sorry, not ship.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
What am I thinking? Mech. Mech attacks. I'm losing my mind. Not mech attacks. You know what I mean? Not what I say. We need more supply depots. Mech armor. Okay. And then let's just keep making supply depots. Build supply depots. We don't even have siege tanks. We need regenerative biosteel as well, I think is going to be pretty important. So let's go ahead and just get this set up. We've got defense over here. They might try to drop in this direction, so let's just build pylons along the route. Again, the key here, I think, is just making sure that we have enough forces to just hang out down here while we do things. So let's actually, yeah, let's bring our heroes. Bring all these specters. Bring the heroes.
From that last.
Bring them all.
Acknowledged.
Let's go.
En route.
Let's get down here.
Strictly
I imagine that they're going to continue to attack us while we do this anyway, so we might as well get this started. Get some tanks. Okay. Looking flippin' good. Kisrath's on his way down. It's not Kisrath, it's Cara Dune that has to do it. Okay. Upgrades. How we doing? Sure. Get that. Get that. Get shields level. Oh no, it's still going. Let's get one Arbiter as like our oh shit Arbiter.
Long time.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Making turrets, I think cannon's more effective anyway, but that's fine. Let's grab some Stargates down here. And gateways. The idea is we're just building everything down here.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Okay, that doesn't trigger it. That's fine. I think we're pretty safe. Again, the idea as well is having like rapid response hornets.
It's been a long time.
So let's get 2 Stargates for that. And then more up here. And then we're building more cannons over here. I think we should start. Let's save. This may go poorly, but let's start it. I think we're in good shape.
Identify target.
Defend the Iridian control station for 15 minutes. All heroes must survive. Okay. So we've got the ghosts. We've got Nova as well. Got to be careful with her.
Got it.
Just depends on which direction they're going to be coming from. We have SCVs that can defend the actual control station.
Orders, Captain.
Okay, we're going to make Hornets. Let's move our air fleet over to the left because we didn't really set up enough defense over there. Split up, split up. Okay, looks good. And then tanks over here. Move the Reavers up. We've got the Marauders. We've got the Ghosts. Let's just keep making Spectres at this point. Yeah, they are Spectres. They're not Ghosts. Some of them are Ghosts, some of them are not. No, these are Ghosts. They're just in the command card. They're labeled that way. I think I understand why. Okay, and we're making Hornets to sit over here. Let's try to get these things set up. Okay, that's ultimately okay. I need a probe. Am I looking right at one? No, I am not. Let's go ahead and grab this guy over here. Seems like the left side is getting hit the hardest. Getting stasis is pretty rough.
It's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be a big one. As long as we keep the Hornets spread out, we can respond properly where necessary. You all can move on over. Not sure what's getting attacked right now. Again, that stasis right there was ideal. Yeah, we need pylons with shield batteries. For sure. Now we've got an Arbiter, again, kind of like an oh shit sort of thing. I expected this. I did expect this. The question is, do I have enough? I think so. We'll just rebuild missile turrets down the side here. Keep in mind how good my cannons are, and I think we can start shields level 7. We saved right before this in case things go super awry.
Orders received.
Okay, that was fine. I did not call for an exterminator. We need a physics lab. Maybe a couple Goliaths, just to have them. Eventually regenerative biosteel. I like my force that I have here. I think this is pretty neat. Okay. Shield batteries. And then just a couple cannons. They're just there to take hits. They're not going to do much otherwise, so that's fine. We really need our army handling this. Okay, this area is pretty much fine. We can divert one probe up here to remake a couple cannons.
We are under attack.
Hornets are just incredibly good, if that's not been clear. They're just very, very, very good.
I read you.
Grab this. We can grab regenerative biosteel. We could even throw down some spider mines if we were so inclined, but I am not. Titan reactor. Let's go. More specters. And I think we can get level 3 Reaver attack. Yeah, we're doing really good. Let's save. 10 minutes. I can definitely see how this could be rough.
We are under attack.
Make more Hornets. And in fact, maybe just in case we make some Phoenix, because they are pretty darn good. And they keep trying to attack me up here, so I think I'll just, again, lock it down completely. I think I took the time that I needed at the beginning of this map to ensure that we would be pretty much okay. Oh, this is unfortunate. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Just keep making turrets. And then this area over here, constantly getting attacked. Again, they're hitting us every direction. This is why I set up all this defense. Let's go ahead and just move these guys over here. Grab another probe so we can set up more cannons. Keep making turrets because they're going to keep dropping down this side. And I think we've got what it takes. Yeah, see, this is pretty constant. They keep coming up in this direction, so just make more turrets. I assume they have better upgrades than me at this point, but that's okay. Oh. Okay. Should be fine. Kablam. Oh, wow. Oh, because they're under a tree. Well, that's unfortunate. Mr. Ghost, move on up. You can clean this guy up. Got a couple Hornets. Move them in. 7.5 minutes. I'm making a lot of Spectres because I do expect the Great Devourer to appear. And he's just going to annihilate me, so we have to be extra careful. What's going on up here? Phoenix. Let's take our group of Hornets and move on up. We do have to do our best to get rid of as much of this as possible. More turrets to stop them from dropping on us. Again, then get back down here. Run, run, run. Don't get hit by that. Don't. Okay, well. That's okay. We got these Tempests. We move them over here. I had tanks. They died. Let's get some more. And again, I think the key is just making sure that we lock this area down. Keep making probes. They get lost. I just need to bring a bunch down. Let's go. Turn that in. You guys come on down here. Here's a probe. Let's just in case, just start laying down cannons pretty much wherever we can. They can't get through here. With the turrets shooing them away and then the double damage cannons behind them, we should be okay. Just keep making turrets along the edge because they're cheap and then cannons behind them. I'm not sure what the range is. I think cannons have slightly better range, but I'm not sure. We have +6 shields, which is cool. It means our cannons are really fancy. All right, don't chase too much. Got to kill these things before they get more than 1 or 2 shots off. There we go. And now we got the. Now we've got the other guys coming in. You know, the other guys.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Is that a Reaver or maybe a Disruptor? He's gone now. We have to be prepared. I haven't used the Spear of Addon. I'm not sure when I would. 4 minutes. I think what we want to do. I think the white flag is orbital bombardment, or the red flag is orbital bombardment, and then wherever Kisrath is, we want to run him in and use the orbital bombardment. Could be really good. And then we've got a lot of ghosts as long as they're spread out. Okay. This holdout is a lot more manageable than some of the other ones that we've seen, because we only have to defend one major point. The other stuff, I mean, they're hitting us pretty hard elsewhere, but what we'll do is we'll grab some Hornets. We can very quickly respond. I'm not sure what ended up killing some of this stuff. Oh, I had a Disruptor. Must have finished him up. Yeah, their Phoenix are pretty rough. We're going to lose a couple Hornets, but that's really not that bad. What's going on down here? Another Arbiter. 3.5 minutes. Our Tempests are in the front. Nice. Okay, they don't need to be in the front. They've got a long range, but we're stopping the Reavers from really getting close. Okay, good, good, good. We're also cloaking our tanks, so unless they get an observer that's right on top of us, they will not be able to shoot those scarabs. Splash damage might hit us, but ultimately should be fine. Just keep making turrets along the ledge here. This seems to be the hot spot, so let's go ahead and just get that all set up. Remake this. This gas we're not fully saturated on anymore, but we don't need to be. We're very, very, very close to completing this whole thing. 2.5 minutes, let's save. I don't know what could happen here, but we've got Kisrath ready to orbital bombard where necessary. But again, we have a very, very strong force. It just depends on where the Great Devourer will appear, because if he pops out and kills heroes, that's going to be really unfortunate. It could happen. Hopefully it will not. It will not. Look how fast our shields come back. Oh my word. Okay, large group of Phoenix. I think what we'd do is grab our Spectres and move them over here. They're massacring my probes. That's what the Spectres for. Make sure you move your heroes to safety when the Great Devourer comes out. Okay, so that's all of you. Just move back here and go back to base. How about that? We can stasis the Great Devourer. Again, all we have to do is really lock him down, as we've learned. So my heroes are moved. The Great Devourer is a detector. What we're probably going to need to do is spread out here a little bit. Specifically the Spectres, as long as you're spread out, you should be okay. We need medics. Okay, spread him out. Which direction will he come from? I assume he's going to move across this bridge. Keep in mind, we may also gain control of one or both of the, like the red and the red and the brown base. I would expect to get control of the brown base because the Great Devourer is red, I think, which means he'll appear over here, but I'm not 100% sure. 21 seconds, let's save, because anything could happen. Yeah, air units have been huge this map. They're definitely doing a bit of an all-in here. Let's get the Phoenix in to help get rid of the Tempests. Warriors, you've been deceived by a traitorous slug. He's manipulated you, used you as tools for his personal satisfaction. His words are vicious lies. There is no Reaver Empire, and there is no future for you as long as this dangerous creature rules over you. I am your executor, chosen by destiny, and I order you to obey my command. For Eridas, for our honorable allies, sorry, I couldn't really see that there, for all of us, Entaro Addon, brave robotics. Oh god, he's coming out. He's coming out. I should make more Spectres in my other bases just in case, because he attacks so fast. Oh, there we go. Fight. Fight for glory. Fight for your destiny. Well, we should go and help them, I guess. Doom to Reavers. Hail, Executor Cara Dune. Oh, well, I mean, I'm ashamed to be a Reaver. Fight, my brethren. Bring destruction to the dishonorable usurper, the Great Devourer. We're like super supply block now. Nice, so the red base, everything went well. The brown base, not so much. Good work, Praetor Kisrath. And great speech, Cara Dune. All war drones and hornet bots have turned against the Great Devourer. Even some Reavers have joined your cause. Executor Cara Dune, you have empowered all these robotics with AI, and this seems to be for the best. The Great Devourer has lost the main strike force. This Reaver has come out. Has to come out. Oh, geez. Where? We're ready for it. We got most of the red base. The brown base didn't go so well.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ye want me to come out? Here I am. Destroy the Great Devourer. Okay, he's a detector. We can't get close easily. Here, he's coming to us. We're gonna save. We'll just let him come to the broadcasting thing. And a lot of our stuff will die, but it's possible that cloaked stuff doesn't have the same threat detection. I'm not sure. Cloak can come on over here. Again, once he crosses this bridge, things are going to get crazy wild, so we just have to be ready.
I hear that.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, where is he? There he is, he's coming. We just need to land one lockdown and we can just murder him. The red base is still happening.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, Mr. Spectre, you know what? We should just grab multiple Spectres. Lock him down. Got him. Whoa, we got him. Oh, we got him. Get in there, everybody. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. And then we might as well use that thing that removes shields. It's probably too late, but do it.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Do that. firing warp pulse. Looks like that got rid of his shields. Oh, yeah. GG, Great Devourer. Joint Dominion Protoss Robotics Force taking you down, buddy. Just as satisfying as the last time. Ragh! I can't believe this nightmare is over. It is over, warrior. We have put an end to the great threat, warriors. Many fell this day, but it should be remembered for eons as a great battle and a great trial for the Protoss. May I have your attention, Hierarch? We have found something. Something really disturbing. What is it, Facesmith? We've examined the ruins of this temple. The Great Devourer came from this place. Tell us, Karax, what have you found? I know that this is not just a temple. The main construction line for Colossi on Eridas was here, as I recall. Over the last 3 weeks, it was completely rebuilt. We have discovered 3 construction forms for Reavers of immense size. They have already been used. The giant Reavers have been built before we came here. No! Not more of them. Do we have to kill 3 at once? That would be nuts. You mean Great Devourers were built? Yes, I've also found this. A voice record of some sort. I know I can be defeated. Only a fool always believes in his own victory. I must ensure that my legacy survives. I have used the Colossi construction line to assemble 3 Great Devourers. Great Devourer schematics are still in the main computer of the Eridas Robotics Center, so it was not a problem for me. If the need arises, these 3 brothers of mine shall depart from Eridas separately with some of my best warriors, and each one shall build his own empire. The greatest power in the universe is about to awaken, and when it doth, the universe shall be changed forever. It's like a callback to the secret mission in Brood War, where it's like, I've seeded hybrid all over these different worlds. Now there's Great Devourers and robotics all over the place. Artanis to all ships. Do not let any transport vessels ascend from Eridas. Blockade? Understood, but Hierarch, 1 hour ago a large number of unidentified shuttles left the planet. They are no longer in the Eridas system. Addon, save us. This day, the Great Devourer has been vanquished. Protoss have left Caradun and his robotics, and Artanis granted them the right to settle on Eridas and build their own civilization. With Archimedes gone, Zagara stopped her attacks on the Eridas system. Horner offered Nova to return to the Dominion, but she preferred to keep things the way they were. Nova Covertops departed from Eridas, never to be seen again. And somewhere, in the farthest reaches of the Caprulu sector, a great menace is growing. The Reaver Menace. It's only just begun! This is a bit more of an epilogue than we got in B-Canon. I kind of liked the story of B-Canon because you still had Archimedes and Zargil around. But at the same time, I'm not sure. The fact that things split, people always ask the authors, what is supposed to be the canon version? Like, what's the real ending? And just because the fact that there was an actual epilogue here and kind of a to-be-continued, this strikes me as like the real ending. But at the same time, I chose B-Canon, and I kind of see that as like the real ending. Also, the B-Canon mission was really neat with the way that you could bring in those allied forces. But this was really fun. Both of the finale missions have been really neat, and I'm gonna play 11C as well next time, which is where we side with the Great Devourer. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. This has been a great campaign. We'll do a bit of a roundup, little retrospective here at the end of 11C. I'll see you next time. Bye now.